Well, students, so here I bring poem number 2 for grade 10th, Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. Now, sharing something about the poetry. So the poem talks about two different beliefs regarding the end of this world. Yes, the poet has used certain symbolic figures in the poetry that are fire and ice. This poem as well, just like Dust of Snow, had won Pulitzer Award in the book New Hampshire. Summary of the poem. The poem is based upon the two different ideologies about how the world would get to its end. Now, why the poet is talking about the ending of the world? Because of human behavior, because of human traits, because of human, I would say, new developing habits. That developing habits might be greed, might be hatred, might be anger, might be avarice, and so on. So the human being, the human character is at a great speed, at an immense speed, proceeding by just inculcating negative habits and negative attitude in himself that might cause the earth to get to its end someday. Here the poet is discussing about the two different aspects that are fire and ice. They both are representing human negative traits. Getting to the theme of the poetry. The poem revolves around the theme that human emotions, the human traits that are getting negative, might be destructive for the earth. The two elements that poet has used are fire and ice. Fire stands for passion, desire, and ice stands for hatred, rigidity, numbness, insensitivity. Both the emotions are equally dangerous and may bring the world to an end. Message. Through the poetry, the poet suggests to control a desire as it is the main cause that awakes dangerous emotions. Yes, what we can do to save the earth is just control those negative desires and negative emotions, because negativity leads to mishap. And if, yes, we are positive, if we do understand the danger that we may cause to earth, the world, definitely we may have control over this thing. Let us quickly understand the poetic devices in the poetry. These poetic devices are surely going to guide with the phrasal expressions as well. Just as we find alliteration in certain lines. In line number 1 and 2, we do find some say as alliteration, S sound is repeated. In line number 4, we do find favor fire, F first sound is repeated. The poetry practices the running line, and hence we do find enjambment. Anaphora is also a part of the poetry. Now, anaphora stands for repetition of a phrase or certain words in consecutive lines, however, to emphasize a thought or an idea. We do find in line number 1 and 2 some say repeated. So why this can be called as anaphora is because it is emphasizing over the group of the people. First group that favors fire to be the reason of destruction, while the other group favors ice to be the reason of the destruction. Here I am going to tell more about fire and ice and the qualities that they represent. So fire represents cruelty, fire represents conflict, it represents greed, it represents lust, while ice is there to symbolize intolerance, insensitivity, rigidity, coldness, numbness, hatred, and indifference as well. We do find assonance as well. Assonance is repetition of vowel sound. In line number 4, we find O sound to be repeated. I hold with those who favor fire. You can see that O sound is repeatedly occurring. Last one is symbolism. So yes, just as in Dust and Snow we had symbolism, here in this poetry also we have two different elements, fire and ice, symbolizing the different human negative traits. Thank you. I hope the poetry is quite understood to you. Still, if any problem persists, do not forget to comment. And yes, if you have liked it, please share it with your friends.